just thinking about the nature of the trumps and if there are other ways of creating them, such as photography, as in like the art of photography, not just
Sadly, no. Okay, should be good.
Are the trump cards related to the tarot deck?
Don't know. That was one of the things we were puzzling as to whether or not they were.
Okay.
And Doc tried using one of them as a trump at the time it didn't do anything, but that could have been just because we had not walked the pattern, so we weren't able to use them.
Right. No, it wasn't. It wasn't real enough.
Yeah, and that could be the other aspect of it.
Okay. And they were attuned to specific people, like a person has a trump card?
No, some of the trump cards had specific images. Okay. And if you use a trump with a capital T card, and you can then use it to communicate with the person who is painted on the card.
You can do other things too.
And you can actually step through to that person, and they can be used as traps, and if you've got the skill, and
right, you can trap somebody with that person. Okay.
I have this memory of someone opening a trump while I was using Loger's tentacles to grab the rod of leadership, I think, and I think either Random or Oberon had it at the time, and someone was healing me as it was doing damage to me on a catastrophic level.
I remember that. Heal!
Wonderful, wonderful.
Horrible shit. He says, well, I'm sure you don't mind becoming indebted to Fiona, do you? She smiles. She takes you off to see a lady, kind of a smoldering lady. She's tiny, maybe just like 1.30 meters or 120, something like that. Green-eyed, red-haired, and she has a smile that definitely it has secrets in it. She's doing her best to kind of try to look open and whatnot, but yeah, Doc Fulton looks a bit like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what her colors are right off, sorry, but she is happy to meet you, and Mel explains to Fiona, and Mel treats her with a great deal of deference, and she says they would like to learn something about trumps and making them. She says, well, are they painters? Are you painters? Is anybody here a painter?
I've just begun learning how to paint myself.
Me too.
I'm a photographer myself, but always interested to learn new art.
Yeah.
Styles.
Right.
That would be art painting, Logan?
Yeah, you'll want to build that shit up.
I'm a meat sculptor.
Everybody just slowly looks at you like.
Anyway.
Take your card, Russ. They just look like, what happened here?
Getting rid of a move plus 5 meters. Going once.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Are you also all good at pencil sketching?
No.
No.
She says, well, you'll want to build up that skill as well, because pencil sketches take about an hour. They're generally good for a very short time, maybe one use if you use it right away, maybe longer depending on what you're seeing. For example, if you're going to a place, then they may last longer. A person is very brief. So having both painting and drawing is a good idea.
Okay.
Fiona wears green, lavender, purple. Her symbol is a white inverted pentacle with a inverted pentagram within it against a black background.
Card for Pete. I'll have them do all my research for me. Right. As far as the Trump stuff goes, you guys are going to pick up the first skill on that, which is well, there's two first skills, but they both go into the same thing, which I have to determine more of this shit, so don't freak out because I didn't get done with Trump stuff. Got done with pattern stuff, but not Trump. So you guys pick up create Trump sketch, create Trump, proper Trump. Just so you know,
I was just going to say I've got to play immediately.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Down to the wire. Everyone immediately, no trading, discards all cards bar one.
Okay.
Now, just so you guys know how it works, if you're doing the create Trump sketch, you have to make a sketch roll and a create Trump sketch roll, which two different skills may both start out at your learn unless you have some skill in it. For creating a proper Trump, it takes 3 days and you need 3 different painting skill rolls and you have to succeed in all of them, and then you get to try your create Trump skill.
Right. Okay. So lots of skill building before we're able to do this for real.
Yeah, probably.
Unless we're mad.
Right. He rolls like a fiend. But Fiona is delighted to teach it to you, and she says that when you get good, perhaps she will have some work for you when you get very good at it, because they could always use more Trump decks being made.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, since it seems like they're not made as often as they used to be.
Not nearly as often, she says. But so other than that, she's very kind to you guys. You guys stay at Castle Amber for probably a month or two learning this different shit and whatnot. You occasionally see other people, and I'm not going to go through all that, although everybody is always curious about you guys and pumps you mercilessly for information. They quickly find out that you guys are from some backwater shadow. Nobody has advertised the fact that you guys walk the pattern at all. So right now, only Mel and Fiona know that, and that seems to keep a lot of interest off of you. They seem to be holding that little piece in reserve and advise you to do the same unless you want more question time.
I noticed that and was going to ask. I haven't seen any of this on the board, and I assume there's a reason for that.
What?
I haven't seen any of this on the Inner Realm board, and I assume there's a reason for that. Guys?
Oh, about Amber and stuff. Nothing. He hasn't sent any, like our discussions about Amber and the links with Amber and taking white to Amber and all that. None of that's been posted on the boards.
I honestly have not posted anything there because I'm afraid of who else might see.
Right. Yeah.
And that's why I didn't post anything about white there and where they took white and all that sort of stuff for that reason as well.
Right.
Knowing that they were open. A lot of information, if somebody knows, yes, it could hurt us, but this stuff is because of the whole thing about Yog-Sothoth and Zog, etc. This is potentially world-ending.
Right. That's why I didn't want to blow the. I didn't want to blow the game, and I got the feeling that I should ask about that.
Yeah. So that's why I've kept it off the boards, because this is the next level above type information potentially.
Logan, question. There are paintings of many of the Amberites here, right?
Yes.
In the castle. Does Max Bailey look like any of them? Or Olivia Bailey?
Good question, sir.
Fucker.
Brilliant question.
Yes, Max does look a bit like one of the dudes. You're not sure if. Give me a shadow lore roll.
All right, we're down to the wire. I got to get rid of a card.
Yeah, that includes you, NPC, bad guy.
Well, shit.
Nice.
You will
Thank
discard
you,
as a
Google.
victory. I know which one he's keeping. There we go. Damn. Damn and blast, says the bad guy waiting to fuck you guys.
I got it, Logan.
Again? God.
Look at the roll.
Yeah,
hey, I
Mitch,
spent a
you
lot of
got
pause. I'm going to get some good rolls.
Right. You're not sure if that's him or if it's a shadow of him. It could go either way. But yeah, his painting is one of the ones. Max Bailey.
He's the one that created the Shadow Academy.
the thrice bound
man is that was Max Bailey. Yep.
Okay.
I will ask
Ollie's,
Fiona or Mel. I was like, who's in that painting there?
Oh, there's lots of different people to ask. Let's see.
Then I wouldn't bother them if I can bother a servant who would tell me.
Definitely bother somebody less ranked.
Yeah.
Do they have nameplates on the paintings?
No, they are so freaky with their information here. They won't even put the names. Oh my!
Is Ollie up there somewhere?
Is what?
Ollie.
Ollie's
Max's daughter.
No, she is not. And that is Bator.
Bator?
You're like, does the mustache, like, it's almost like you're doing the Clark Kent versus Superman and thinking about drawing glasses on Superman to see if it's that close. Okay.
Has he been around lately?
No, says the servant. Not to the best of my knowledge, sir. He looks around a bit nervously, like, I don't know if I should be discussing this with some weird shadow people who came in for dinner and stayed for a couple months because and everybody give me seduction rolls, by the way.
Oh God.
How you're doing.
Fumble.
Got it by half.
Yeah, your hand falls asleep if you think about masturbating, Russ. You get that much rejection.
Wow, man.
No.
You are making up for all that lost pause.
You are thinking that Doc Fulton may be having relations with both Mel and Fiona.
Good luck to him.
Is that okay with Doc Fulton?
Sure. I have no ties. Any way to pay back the favors, right?
You work it so long and hard. It just shows you laying there exhausted, panting.
That's how I fumble. I offer to fellate them.
Well, the good news is your tongue's no longer getting cut up by your sharpened teeth, Russ. So you got that going for you.
Right.
So after a couple months there, then you're done with the training, and you guys can all tell for different reasons. Possibly you've enjoyed the hospitality. Oh, and you did meet the king. The king's name is Random.
Random's the king, is he? Interesting.
Pardon?
I said Random is the king. Interesting.
Yes. It has been for quite some time, apparently. And, he doesn't really grill you too hard, although he does ask if any of you can play an instrument.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Holmes can play that. Yeah.
That was actually, I was going to ask if there was, sorry?
What do you play, he says.
A violin.
He asks the court jester named Drop Him a Pants to please fetch him a violin. And the Drop him a pants goes, no respect. I get no respect. And he goes off, gets a violin, brings it back to you. Give me a appraisal roll there, Holmes. You think that this violin may be worth $1 million or $2 million? Best not to fumble this roll. You think it might be one of the named Stradivarius?
So do I get a bonus using this then?
Sure. It crit supports your playing. So take a +10. It is a great violin. Of course, if you fumble, you're going to try to use it as a fiddle and maybe fuck it up.
Yep. No, I make my violin roll. Nothing special, but I do make it.
All right. Yeah.
Who's there while he starts playing?
Drop him a pants. Random. And what's his name? Some guy with a cybernetic eye. Can't remember his name. A younger Amberite guy. There's also various guards and stuff. Yeah.
The Cyberite. Okay.
It doesn't seem to be working right now, so it's pretty much like an elaborate eye patch here.
I asked him about it. I was like,
Martin. That's his name. Martin. Mm-hmm.
Does he have a longbow? Never mind. That's wrong place.
Has he got his mohawk?
Yes.
Huh. Where did you get your, if you don't mind me asking, of course, for I've worked on such things. Where did you get your enhancement?
Shadow.
Do you mind if I'm just curious on it. I have not seen many. Do you have any issues with it?
Well, it doesn't work here, of course. But
of course.
No, not really. I mean, it's got the whole targeting system, and he shows you the palm of his hand, and there's the grid there and such, so that they can connect up. Essentially, give me a cybernetics roll there, Doc, because I know you've got cybernetics.
Got it by 50.
Right. Essentially, it's a costly way to get a minor bonus onto your pistol skill.
Got it. But it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
That's probably the big reason I'm thinking.
Quite possibly, yeah. It's got like a little fucking target in the eye and stuff when you're looking at it, yeah.
It looks cool, that's why, right? I smile. I nod at him.
He smiles. Yeah.
Okay. It's that shot, guys.
Curious.
Yeah, no problem. Martin says, have you ever tried electric violin, Mr. Holmes?
Not that I recall.
Well, they have one brought in for you, and he asks if you wouldn't mind.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
You playing anything specific?
I'm guessing it's the Revenge of the Nerds electric violin thing he's playing now.
Booger.
So, fail, success. You're basically at half or -30, whichever is best for you.
Yeah, no, don't make it.
Okay. Well, he looks a bit disappointed, but okay, great. Just checking. I play some drums, he says.
Okay. Sorry, was this random or Martin?
Random.
So, Martin, if you ever need any repairs on that, let me know. I actually, on One Shadow, helped create cyber technology.
Oh, that's interesting. He says, yeah, I'll let you, hopefully we'll meet in one of these shadows and stuff.
I hold up my hand. Dr. James Fulton.
He shakes it. Empathy rolls from everybody.
By half.
Success.
Yep, nothing special.
Looks a little nervous to be meeting him, but he's in a safe place right now. Thinking he's not going to contact you, but it is intriguing to him.
I'm trying to make myself look as polite as possible. And okay.
Random's going. Random attempts roll for something. do you have any brothers? He asks you. And he's like trying to fucking remember something that happened a long time ago, and he's just looking at you like...
Is he holding the rod?
No. He's just looking at you like...
Best have kept locked away, right? Anyway, I think we should be going soon, right?
Every time that he looks at Fulton, he's like, and you can tell he's getting closer and closer to it's time to go, you're thinking. He says, what was it? You're thinking that if he ever figures it out, you're going to go back to the oldest beginning in all the Vampire the Masquerade books. The prince is very angry with you, and
yeah, but see, that could give me some pull with the rest. I'm like, really now? But it's not worth it not to have the king angry. Let's go.
You know, he's arguably the most powerful person in the universe, and he's looking at you like, when I figure this out.
As I'm leaving, tell Corwin the doc says hi, and I wander away.
Shows him going, it's on the tip of my brain. Right. You guys leave the castle, and you're now wondering, how will we ever get home?
If only we had learned something that would allow us to travel.
Shadow walk might get us home.
Kind of. The problem is that walking by yourself and whatnot, and with people, is a different skill now. Yeah, the shit got really divided up to make 10. But I'm going to adjust it to if one of you can make it and holds hands with the other two.
Yes.
Otherwise
it gets a bit frustrating.
Yeah, although it is really distracting to hear The Rock constantly muttering,
not gay. Not gay at all. I'm not gay.
I'm going to add that to the description. Note, other PCs can travel with. Because one of the 3 possible branches that you can get after you get a crit on this is lead small group through shadow. So I just added to travel through shadow to a known location as note other PCs can travel with.
Yeah.
So that's no longer the next level?
No, it's still next level. Leading a small group through, because then you can lead NPCs through small group.
Yeah.
I see.
And then
yes, otherwise it gets a bit
Yeah.
Well,
we're going to go over there and so long, suckers.
Exactly.
I'm guessing we have a 1 in 5 shot, and
everybody gets a chance at it. So everybody, roll your walk through. I'm guessing you're going back to your native shadow.
Where do we want to go first? Yeah, before we do this, let's decide where we're going.
You've only got one possible destination because you have to go somewhere that you know. Because going and exploring shadow, that's a couple levels up.
Okay, all right. And yeah, we don't know if we're going to wind up randomly in one of the zones.
Well, what it'd be good for you guys to all come up with and decide on, this is our destination, because otherwise it'll get really messy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm grabbing everybody's hand, saying let's go to the Dreamlands and actually making it.
That would be super.
You don't want to be real and be in the Dreamlands anyway.
It's not a good place for you now.
All right, so we want to go back to Gothic San Angeles?
I think so.
That makes sense.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
You guys hold hands and go. You encounter some girl on the way who met up with some strange men after killing a lady and then kills
no place like home.
Yep.
Yes.
That's a fumble.
Slippers.
No problem. Russ is actively trying to keep you guys from ever going home. I want to be lost in eternity, he says.
I get it.
All right.
You are rolling well tonight, Chris.
I've earned it.
Yes.
Yes, you have.
When you dump all your hero points, then you win. No problem. He walks your guys' ass all the way back, and you go through many strange things and stuff. Fortunately, you guys are not doing a hell ride. You're not doing a Royal Road, but, he's like, okay. And then, you're going through, and it's like there's going to be, the sky's getting a bit more blue, and there's going to be some roses around this corner. And then you go around the corner, and there's roses, and you're like, how'd you know? And he's like, shut up, shut up, shut up, I'm concentrating. And, it keeps going like that. And he makes little adjustments until you're finally back. It takes days. It's not a fast process.
Right.
Or possibly months. You don't know. The day and night thing, they go by pretty quick sometimes. He's like, it's getting darker and darker, and etc. So that's how you walk through Shadow.
Okay.
Little adjustments. And it's something he was doing. And Russ is like, no, it isn't. No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
Shut up.
Go this way. Go that way. Go both ways.
Oh, the spirit pentagrams that we got tattooed.
Gone. All spells. Gone.
Yep. All right. It just occurred to me.
Yep.
Bye-bye, lovely cookery.
Yep.
You just got hugged by Alex Kinley Jr.
Yep. After all that fucking no touching rule. Yeah. But you guys did pick up quite a power that, when developed, can be pretty fucking nasty.
Yep.
Also, there's let me see what level that is. Never mind. Carry on.
Okay, so when we're back in Gothic San Angeles, I check out Joshua's eyes. Are they purple anymore or indigo?
Nope.
Okay.
And you're not a fishman anymore.
Nope.
And my healing power is gone, I take it?
Yep. Now, keep in mind, if you ever regain that power through rolling for it or whatever, then you've still got whatever skill you got up to.
Right.
It's just, consider it super unusable until you get it again for whatever reason.
For overflow or something.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, you're not even sure if you're able to work for AIs anymore or not, because you guys are not really of here, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We're now shadow walkers.
Yeah, well, very beginning shadow walkers. Right now, you only have two places you can go: either home court or Amber. That's it. And Amber's a long fucking haul from here.
Right. Yeah. Huh.
Now, if you had any, does anybody here have any matrix type powers on their own, like from overflow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works as soon as you get back into your home court. You can use that again once you get into home court. Your magic spells, same deal. Pretty much when you get too many shadows away from this, then all that shit stops working.
So even though we had that pocket, so the pockets are gone, like whatever was in there is gone?
I'll give everybody an essence ×1 roll to, no, it's still there, actually. It kicked back on, even though it's supposed to have been ripped away just because you got one essence times one chance at your valuables. Otherwise, just mark it the fuck off.
Come on, Google, give Chris his lightsaber back.
If you make it, it's obviously a glitch in the matrix. Otherwise, mark it off. Yeah, pattern's pretty fucking ruthless. It just stripped you down to component atoms.
But see, the problem is I already did it once.
Did what once?
I walked the pattern and then,
Actually,
or you mean
Logris.
it became, what?
Logris.
That other one was Logris?
You're talking about Route 66, Chris?
Oh, yeah. No, that's a shadow of a shadow of a shadow. That's not even close to the real deal. Plus, that's within this realm.
Just asking.
Yeah.
No fair enough.
Yeah. Also, make a note: you guys cannot work for AIs.
Does
so I don't forget.
Our Route 66 thing, is that still valid?
Yeah, when you guys, it's valid when you are like your spells and shit. When you are in this area, pretty much now you can cast new pockets on yourself and shit like that. If you go out of this area, it'll just stop working. If you walking pattern fucks everything. It's just a way to short circuit everything going on.
Yeah, it was more because the Route 66 was a magic effect, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, it seems to come back online when you are here.
Good.
Well, do you guys want to walk me out to Route 66 and get me whatever groovy before we got sidetracked on this?
A flying car will make it all happen within a few hours.
I always seem to fall in with these adventures where I get stuff that's way over my head. Anyway.
Yeah. This is definitely qualifying. I'll let you guys discuss on what to do. I'm just going to grab some drink.
All right, Logan.
So, now what?
Exactly.
I don't know. What's going to beat that?
Well, I thought it was very interesting the fact that the realms, the various dimensions or realms that we travel to are all within a single shadow. They're not separate shadows.
Yeah, so there's zones. There's zones in every shadow, and God knows how many shadows there are up to Amber.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if that's unique to this shadow or this neighboring shadows. The fact that you've got all these realms within it.
The gates don't seem to go anywhere but to other places in this shadow. So we need to find some other way to traverse.
Well, excuse me. It potentially we might be as we gain more knowledge of this, we might be able to change the way the gate spell works.
Right.
To go to other shadows.
Yeah, it'll be funny if you encounter somebody who's got a good deal from an AI, then it'll be like, do you really want to walk the pattern? Some people might not.
That's right.
Oh.
I mean, Russ had an okay deal, but
I'm perfectly happy either way.
Yeah, you're easy going on it.
That was some major. There were some major downsides to that one.
Well, the best deal was White's, really.
Yeah.
The whole healing and stuff.
Of what you guys know, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, exactly for what we know.
Mm-hmm. But we can't get those anymore, so.
Well, White. Not only that, White is no more.
Right.
Now you guys turned her into a fucking shadow walker. And
it's interesting that she could walk the pattern.
There's actually a perfectly logical reason why you guys could. That makes no sense to you because the rumors you heard at Castle Amber is only those with the blood of Amber could walk the pattern and hope to live. But unless people from Amber have been just fucking the shit out of all the women or men they could find in different shadows, that doesn't make any goddamn sense because you don't remember having a strange mysterious father who was never there type thing, unless it's in your character history already.
Right.
Well, it's the whole thing about, like, Amber was created from the Courts of Chaos, so...
I have a question. How real did Amber seem compared to my previous life as a helicopter pilot?
Your helicopter pilot life seemed like a distant, broken dream compared to Amber.
Right.
Amber is on the fucking amazingly high end of real, and then push it up a few more notches. Freaky real. And
I kind of want to find my body.
You want to find what?
My body. I think we're being stored somewhere.
Oh, you think we're in some sort of simulation or something?
That might be too crude a word for what's going on, but yeah.
Everybody give me shadow lore rolls.
Fail.
There's no garden gnomes in your theater. That you guys sit around there and look at each other and puzzle out the nature of the universe.
Right. So, are we going to buy an air car and go down Route 66 and do whatever? Or...
Take a card for keeping him on track, Russ. By God, come on, give me some good shit. He says.
Oh, I've got an I got it here somewhere.
So have you got a heap of gold there?
I don't think that follows the rules of the card.
No. Wait a minute. So if we
Singular
walk the pattern now on 66, teleport to where Janice is, we can all go there.
Yes.
And then we can always walk back if we need to.
That's right.
Yeah. Was walking the pattern dangerous on 66?
Nah. No. He's got to dance.
But finding your way through Shadow could be tricky because I've skipped over a lot of shit there.
Yeah.
And plus it could be sometimes dangerous, but in this case, you pretty much just made it back to this area. Alive!
We could have been watched over as well.
Yep.
I mean, we are the new shiny toys and curiosities in Amber right now. So, I mean, that could be a thing. I kind of look around.
It shows
shake my head mischievously.
Yeah, that's very true. You felt like a little worm on a big
fucking hook.
Yep.
Yeah, we're the new pawns in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can play checkers and play King Me, but then again, random wouldn't like that. Look around.
Wow. As Chris twists the titties of fate a few times just to see what's going to happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I think we need to let Janice do her thing. Let her do what she wants to do. When she needs us, she will find us, I'm sure.
Yes,
right.
She knows where to find us.
So she's going to do her own thing. Okay.
Well, if she's out in the world doing her thing, maybe she's setting things in motion against Zog as it is.
Right.
Oh, she might be out of Zog's reach. If Zog is only in this shadow,
I don't think he is. I think Zog is a prince of chaos.
Yeah, I doubt that as well.
You think he's a prince of chaos? So you think he can? He's not.
How else is he getting dinosaurs?
Oh, because
and then putting lasers on them.
Because he's got a realm where in this thing where there's dinosaurs.
And how did he get there?
Yeah, well,
Shadow. He had to travel through Shadow.
So Zog is the leader of the Blight Brotherhood?
Yes.
Okay.
He's their god as such. He's sort of like some sort of god or something.
And that magic sword is supposed to destroy him.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
balls! I wonder if that
wouldn't-
sword is a fucking pattern-hardened sword, and that's why it's gonna be the thing that kills him.
Yeah, I was thinking about the whole thing about if Alex walked the pattern with the sword in his pocket.
Awkward.
Yeah, I would not. I would leave the sword behind, but
By the way,
Yes,
you guys
but-
are free to warn or do whatever you want on the boards and shit.
Yeah.
You know, as far as that goes, but Chris, decrease your hand a bit, you bastard.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Are you drinking Mountain Dew?
Yes. Your old elixir of life has been handed down.
That's just scary. I used to drink a lot of that shit.
oh yeah.
A freakish amount of that shit.
Next best thing, the Jolt Cola.
Mm.
Ugh.
Tastes better though.
Surge
Yeah.
was much better than Jolt.
Yeah,
I've
but
not
Jolt
had for
had
such a long time.
Jolt had the street cred though.
Right, but see, Surge tasted better.
Yes, well, but you would drink Jolt not for the taste, but to look cool.
That's why I
And then-
drank Surge, because I would rather it taste better.
And then you just have your hands shaking after you had enough of it.
I remember me and Corey used to drink that shit constantly at Nero, like it was going out of style. And then it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Although, I did find out that they actually have Surge at Burger King now.
Really?
I was like, what? Yeah, my ex sent me a picture. She was at Burger King, and they were serving Surge. I was like, holy shit.
Wow. America, give me something more unhealthy.
The only thing that would be better than that is a slushy Surge.
Yeah.
Because they sell
well,
slushies at Burger King too, and a slushy Surge would be pretty awesome. Not into slushies.
Well, I can't have any of that shit, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So what are you guys going to do now? Well, Chris is Mr. fucking thin now. I'm getting all of his weight sent to me overseas. It's just horrible. So, what are you guys going to do now?
So we're going to leave Janice alone.
Mm-hmm.
And Dan?
I'm not going to remind you again.
He keeps going, what about the car? And you guys are like, I think we should contemplate reality. What about the car? Reality.
So, Rock,
Yeah.
Scoozy.
Ooh. Nice one.
so we need 15,000 silver to get a flying car.
Ah, shit. Not on that.
Yeah, exactly. So if you can come up with a way of getting 15,000 silver.
That means we need to sell 5,000 pens.
We got to sell some pens. Yeah, that's right. Well, actually, they'll be worth more than 3 pens. They'll be worth more than 3 silver. So we'll probably have to sell 3,000 pens.
It's a lot of fucking pens.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, once you get to a certain point, I think the market starts dropping out.
Why don't we get some like Mr. Goodbars and shit and go door to door saying we're Boy Scouts and selling candy?
It's better than going around sucking people's cock for the most minor of shit.
Only in Smurf Village, Logan.
I know, but still, that was a lot of cock. It's like, gosh, I could use a hamburger. I'll suck your dick. Seriously, that's what happened, Chris. It's like, you need the small cog. I'll suck your dick. And then somebody else is like, do you accept gold? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, really?
Oh yeah, really? Yeah, we all had gold pieces on us, and I was still in Smurf mode because that's my quirk.
You got to do what you got to do, I suppose.
He's just trying to get the Smurfberry taste out of the cock.
Yeah. Oh, I still got to buy some Smurf berries. All right, these guys aren't doing anything. I buy like 20 boxes of Captain Crunch berries. And I get a Sharpie pen and I cross out Crunch and I write Smurf.
Okay.
And I keep them in the White Dove.
Sure, mark off $150 of money.
So is this our new base of operations then?
White Dove?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So could you go to the mansion and start bringing things here from our rooms?
Sure, I can fetch stuff. Definitely. However, I'll be checking the cameras. Yeah. What do we need?
Well, I'd been collecting tarot cards from several people, so there's an incomplete deck of tarot cards in my room for which has got Alex's, Mildred's, Doc's, and mine, and a couple other minor people's tarot cards.
Logan, how many trips is that going to take?
Well, let's start with the first one and talk about what happens there, and then you tell me. So that's all that he's going for special shit is bring us the tarot cards, yeah?
Well, wait a second. We could always go there in the middle of the night and then it's been months now, right?
You're not sure. Give me a shadow lower roll, everybody. When he goes, how long has it been?
Yeah, I got it.
Everybody goes, You're not sure how long it's been because time moves differently in different shadows, and you're not sure if you're in a fast shadow or slow shadow.
I go to Red Carpet and use my phone and see how many weeks it's been.
Right. He gets up and starts setting off. Are you two wanting to just wait until he leaves or what?
No, I'll go wait at Clem's.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my phone and check and see what the date is there.
It's been about a week since the multiple homicides and shit.
Okay.
Which it feels like you've been traveling a lot longer than that, so you're not sure.
Well, if someone's been apprehended for the murder of Batman, then I'm just wanted.
One of the people has, but you're not sure what's up with the house. Give me law rolls to figure out what's up with the house. Based on the laws of blah 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 blah.
It's probably up for civil asset forfeiture if I.
Well, no, it was company supplied for a start, so.
Yeah, but you can do civil asset forfeiture for just about anything. They can just take it.
It
sucks, but that's what they do.
Yeah, it really is.
The San Angeles Police Department versus friggin' mansion.
So, did anybody make their law?
No.
Nope.
So, sending Russ's ass over to scout it out and report back?
If it's only a week or so, it's probably still under watch.
Yeah.
It could be under watch for months.
Yep.
But, I mean, Russ is super sneaky. Or you could just do a drive-by and see what's going on. If you wanted. I mean, sure, he has blown most of his money on fucking Captain Crunch cereal for some goddamn reason.
The car that we bought, that we got the other plates for, it's gone, has it?
Yeah, it got stolen.
Oh, bummer.
Your stolen car got stolen.
No, it wasn't stolen.
We bought that car. We just wiped out the VIN numbers and got some fake plates.
I happened to have some plates handy that matched the exact make and color of the car.
I can get some more plates.
I've got it here somewhere.
See, I'm really not worried because what are they going to do? They're going to have like a squad car on that shit, and that's it. Watching, it's not like it's a fucking mansion with a big piece of land. Yeah. How many times? Like we can sneak in there pretty easily, I think.
I do need to warn you: there are other people watching us. There have been two groups of people, one which seems pretty goddamn professional espionage group, in and out of the mansion.
How long ago?
A week ago.
And the security on the house has been ramped up as well.
Yeah.
So, I think it'll be hard to break in without setting off security systems. Unfortunately.
Well, I can call the silent alarm company and find out if anybody tripped it.
The quest for the mansion of doom.
You will potentially be a person of interest, Rock.
Hmm?
You're potentially going to be a person of interest because you live at that residence.
That's right.
You're a known associate.
Yep. So San Angeles police and the Mossad are after me.
Yeah. So
the Mossad are still after you?
Oh, yeah. We lit up my phone and they lit up the building.
That's a good indication there. There's nothing better than having the Mossad really, really after you.
Yeah, they're a bit pissed.
More so now.
So, yeah, so I think Red Carpet, getting stuff from the mansion at Red Carpet is potentially a no-go at the moment, unfortunately.
Everybody wants to contact the Russ.
Yep.
We could go check it out, though. I mean,
it's super dangerous for you two especially to go there.
Yeah.
Being that you are the head of the Injustice League and your lackey Alfred of Doom.
I thought he was the Joker now.
Apparently, he's also got Alfred and his AKAs, AKA Joker, AKA Alfred, AKA domestic abuser, domestic abuse man. He wears a shirt that says, "I'll give the bitch a black eye."
Well,
oh man!
If we do Route 66, where do we go from there?
Yeah, well, that's it. Exactly.
Where would you like to port to at the end?
That's a bright question.
Actually, we could do that and then port to the Elvish, to the Beastkin Elvish Gate to check it out, because you wanted to check that out, right?
Yeah.
Talk about like a quick cut too.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, if you had a flying car, then either way it works.
Let's get on some bicycles.
No.
Flying cars are the bomb.
Damn it, I really want to learn how to ride a bicycle.
Bicycle. God damn, we've been gaming together too long.
So we could go to MMO Land, see if they got more money for Alex Kinley's stuff. Depending on how much money they got there, see how much money we can get from Beastkin Land. Or gold, just gold.
Why don't we go to the market here, find out what the hot commodity is, and if it's something that we can get and
elsewhere,
we'll bring it through, sell it until we have enough money to get a car.
The only bad thing is that I think as a group you guys suck in bargain and appraise, which are your main skills that you're wanting to use to make this work.
I have a reasonable bargain, better than hobbyist.
Okay.
You know he's going to fail. He's going to
fail, but
I'm not bad at appraisal.
He's going to give away all your shit. Okay, so you're going to split up. You guys go through the market. Pete, give me an appraisal. Essentially, you're wanting to do one big trade so that you can go, I'll give you this for a flying car. And somebody goes, great.
Yep, make my appraisal.
Oh, my God. All right. You discover some stuff that Russ can get on his own through the gate. So Russ goes, and how much you're going to need? Like about $2,000. Do you have $2,000, Russ?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Your credit cards are still working.
My credit cards are still working, and I got a reasonable amount of cash in the bank too. So it hasn't been frozen yet. Has my bank account been frozen, Logan?
No, not as far as you're aware.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to check when I'm in red carpet buying whatever it is.
It doesn't seem to be.
I try a small withdrawal.
Yeah, you get some money. I mean, you can only get like 500 a day from your ATM or whatever. But now when you give me a spy lore roll, Russ, you're on your own, wandering around red carpet.
Success.
Oh shit! You're sitting there in front of an ATM, clutching $500 extra in one hand, going, "I'll bet they got a fucking note on my bank thing, so that now I should leave this ATM.
I should leave the ATM with the camera on it. Yes.
Yes, because
getting the hell out of here now.
Yeah, You're thinking that as soon as you use your credit card to buy whatever crazy thing it is that Holmes is like, go buy one of these and bring it through the barbershop, that you need to play the new game, Escape from San Angeles, and get the fuck out, because if it's not the cops, they'll be the Mossad, and they're coming to get you. So you pretty much knowing this, you catch a cab over, you buy the shit, and you bring it through at a quick pace, and it shows like Mossad agents, black helicopters, people falling out of the sky, whatever. But fortunately, you're already gone. You go back to Clem's, and then it all comes down to the bargain roll to get for the shiny, nifty
success.
Oh, right. You traded for a flying car. You've done it.
So there, success.
Great. Yeah, whatever the fuck it was, I'm not even worried about it, because, it's possible to do that. And Rock has been...
It was a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, there you go. Rock figured out a super clever way to keep his acting career going, even though now he's being hunted like a common snow leopard. So if he can ever clear up his thing there, then he'll still have access to that realm. He just needs to clear his name, which is a good mission for Rock to write down so he doesn't fucking forget. Clear name and red carpet, so I can continue sucking on that sweet, sweet tit of acting.
On the list it goes.
There you go. So, right, you guys are in a flying car. To make a long story a little shorter, they take you through strange desert lands and stuff. Is there any special precautions, Logan asked, that you want to do, or things you want to have with you when you're doing this, because you need to keep on the Route 66 for Russ to get the bonus? If you just want to go straight to it.
We'll need to pick up something big enough to give to the giants. Last time we took a cow. It's going to be a bit hard to do that with the flying car. What did you, when you did Route 66, Doc, what did you do with the giants?
I bypassed them because I was in a flying car. If we're in a flying car, we can fly above 66.
Yeah.
You go too fast. What are they going to do? I'm going to get shit.
Yeah, you can definitely fuck with them if you want to do that. Or you could deliver something to them if you wanted to, do that. Whatever.
But the thing that I was thinking about is that, sure, we do 66. I agree with that. However, once we get done, I will, nearby is where they were questioning people at the abandoned factory, and no one had used that in years, right?
The abandoned factory? Sorry.
So after you're done with Route 66, backtrack to the factory?
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
No, the abandoned... Sorry, if you're talking about the factory that's the same one as in Night City that goes to Burlington.
Yeah, because there's another version of that here.
Yeah, that factory got burnt down. That warehouse got burnt down.
Well, no, that might not be the same place. That's where this is where Maddie had held some people for questioning and did some rough questioning to them.
I thought that
was the place where they buried Dana.
Be right back.
red carpet that happened.
Yeah, that's red carpet. They no? Okay.
No, I'm certain that there's another one out here.
Huh.
Okay. As in equivalent. I just know the warehouse that goes to Burlington, the equivalent here, which is, I think it's warehouse 41 or something on the map.
Yeah,
Warehouse
42.
A couple of members of the lockpick gang may have burnt it down.